Hey guys, this is SoulRack333 with another review, and here I finally have the Rise of the Beasts Deluxe Scorponok. And yeah, about time. And I don't know, I really have no feelings one way or another about this version of Scorponoks. I did like Rise of the Beasts, but this was just cannon fodder in the movie. Honestly, the only reason I got him is to repaint him into the original 2007 Scorponok color scheme. So yeah, I kind of want to see what this would look like in that color scheme, even though I just did the weaponizer version. I only got that weaponizer version because it was on clearance, and it was cool painting it. There's a lot of detail on that mold, and there's definitely a lot of detail in this mold, so I think I'm gonna paint it like this, even though this is obviously the color scheme they gave him in the movie. But since I'm not at all attached to this version, you know, the movie was cool. Nah, I think I'm gonna give him this color scheme. As for the figure, it's pretty cool. I mean, it's this giant scorpion. I wish this was pinned. This pops off way too easy. I mean, it almost feels like this had gotten some damage or something. Oh, hey, look at that. But yeah, I don't know. Should have put a pin in that. This can detach. I never like when the tail's detached and becomes a weapon. You know, so that it'll stay like that. To transform him, just extend these. Can lift this up, extend, unpeg, and extend the entire hip joint after the tail explodes. This pegs, but not really. I don't understand why they would have a tiny peg sticking out, and it just doesn't clip. This can unpeg and rotate at this ball joint and peg back here. And this tiny peg goes behind the knee, and but as soon as you bend it, it doesn't peg in. So I don't know who designed this. They did a shit job. Then this can fold backwards. These tuck in. This goes underneath the chest. Doesn't really peg in, it just folds underneath. And the hands just unpeg from the shoulders. So it's kind of neat how the hands fit in between those gaps like that. head just there. So the alt mode head becomes the robot head. The rear feet becomes the robot feet. The tail is the tail. And this just does not peg very securely. And now it did. Okay, never mind, I take it back. And there he is in his robot mode. And he looks cool. His knees are permanently bent, and even if you try to straighten them, he's not gonna stand right. Unless you angle the toes, but then his heel sticks downward. So you kind of have to give him a knee bend. And then the head, because of how they designed it, when you turn the head, he's just basically just turning him like this. So, I don't know. He's just more of a brute. I don't even think he transforms in the movie. So I don't like buying characters that do not transform. So I only bought this one just because I think it looks cool. And like I said, I'm going to paint him up. And speaking of characters that never transform, I mean, it would have been cool to see what he does. So you have Scorponok in the original 2007 movie doesn't transform, unless you include him jumping off Blackout's back. Then in Rise of the Revenge of the Fallen, the Fallen doesn't transform. Dark of the Moon, Shockwave doesn't transform. You see Q/Wheeljack, he doesn't transform. Brains is that his name? It does transform. Then you get to Age of Extinction. When it doesn't transform. I think everyone you see on screen transforms. And that last night, so many characters do not transform. Cog, the headmaster, all he says is he's a headmaster, does not transform. You see nothing. He does nothing that references that he's a headmaster other than he calls himself that. There's that submarine. He doesn't transform. No, I take it back. In Age of Extinction, the Grimlock does not transform. Or is it the last night? I don't even remember. And then that scooter thing, that stupid scooter thing, does not transform. So yeah, I don't get characters that don't transform, except for these two. I only got him because I think he does attach to the Voyager Blackout figure. And then again, I'm gonna paint them up. So there they both are, both versions of Scorponok, looking pretty cool. Anyway, Thanks for watching.